Hi guys, Rashi here and welcome back to Strange Antiquities, where we are continuing on with what we are doing. So if you remember last time, we got a new map for Gleeston Castle, which we're gonna have to figure that out. We also have this map. And we still have this, which we need to find a thalmic lens, which is this something that we have access to? No. Witch's finger. Oh gosh. I'm wondering if we could try and let's just oh, hi David. Mailman, not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with those damn ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. Good thing your job is to deliver post. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there is a certain energy about it. Not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look for yourself. Thomas, Pope and Hamish. Okay, well, let's have a look. Triangle of trees. Whatever the hell that is. Oh, here. Heathwood. Sure enough, as I approach the center of the curious triangular copse at the heart of Hearthwood, I come across a clearing. A tree that has been split in two stands in the center. Sunlight breaks through and I take a deep breath of cleansing pine. And earth. Oh shit. Almost immediately, I'm struck by a sense of ominous power. My intuition tells me that there is something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else. Embedded in the wood, 3 pendants. Well, okay. Fuck me, I guess. That looks like it goes with that, does it not? Okay. Hello, Gus Foley. It has been many years since I've performed the rite of the red knives, but I can still remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford spire. I tried the place in Arnside and they sent me here. Orford spire. Let's have a look, shall we? During the rite of the red knives, an Orford spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought, although not perhaps for the goat. An Orford spire. Has an energy about it. Substance flakes off. It's blood. This could be it. Yes. It's been covered in blood. Oh. So we're gonna mark this. This is used in like a ritual, I guess. So Orford spire. I just got my nails done, so it's hard to type. Eli, hi. I need to go away for a few days again. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. The only problem is I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? Won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. Guise of Lillian? These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. Okay. Guise of Lillian. Oh, is this? Yes, because it had the fossil in it. So this is useful. Guise of Lillian. Okay. Oh! Rebecca Rose. Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? I feel a little foolish for asking. It seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. Her eyesight deteriorated very quickly several years ago, and now she's just barely able to distinguish dark and light. This affliction has robbed her of the thing that brought her the most joy in this world, painting. When she learned of strange antiquities and that it might hold a way to restore her sight, she was hesitant. She never did anything without careful consideration. But eventually, her desire to paint again won out. So there's Spirit Eye, which I think we've done. No, we haven't. There are some who stay away from spirit eyes, believing them to be a window into a world that should not be seen. Okay. Or what was the other one? Ares Remnant. Oh. They induce a form of synesthesia where colors and tones, light and shadow can be felt through touch. Oh, that sounds awesome. The gemstones in an Ares remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. Where's the constellation? In here? I guess it's here, right? Ares the Ram. I guess it's this then, yes? Ares Remnant. To help see. Okay. Hello. Clarence Hawker, hello. Those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them are Cargoth and another fellow a fisherman. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up eyes all black like that. Now there's fog too. The night's drawing in and me working late, I refuse to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. A sunbond. It's small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of a non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and light of the sun. So they have a gemstone of light. What's that? Gemstone of light. A diurnic. So like this. Is that this? Or this? I'm going to try this one. Yes! It's a sunbond. Make sure we label it. Oh! Audrey Bell. Bend your ear to the trees, hold your palm out to the wind, the ravens can feel it, can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Holgan Grim in the coming days. The priest? Followers of the warrior god Holger are not easy to come by, but they make up for their low numbers with zeal and grandiosity. Their priests have all the self-appointed authority of a village fate organizer, and the power struggles between clergy and acolyte are as bitter and hard-fought as many a debate about bunting or cake stands. Audrey has strong opinions about death and afterlife, perhaps forgetting that the god she follows is best known for sending thousands of people reluctantly to it. Holgan Grim. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holger in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to seek his judgment, path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. Protection. Protection. Is this? Wait, what is it again? Wolfsong's Truth. Path of the warrior. Confused. Maybe those are gemstones. Let's have a look. Malachite. Selenic moonstone. Relating to death and the afterlife. To death. Was there like a death stone? They say they wear them. Let's get a hint. I'm looking for an eerie item. The mask? It's clay, painted to look like bone. Ah, okay. Hard and somewhat rough. Fills me with a sense of foreboding. Let's try it. It's eerie. Oh, fuck, I was right. It can be worn too, yeah. Okay. So what was this? A Holger Grim. Okay, let's have a look. I want to go... Oh, we finished this. Okay, we'll pop this away. I kind of want to visit Strange Horticulture and see what would happen, but I don't know. I know Onthomic Fields. I don't have an object over a thalmic lens. What's a thalmic lens? I'm so confused. Like, what's the best way? Maybe I'm not supposed to do that. Let's go to Strange Horticulture. Because, I mean, I might as well. The curious plant shop on the edge of town has a quiet haven away from the bustle of the centre. Yay! Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away some time there, but I have important work to do. And yet, an hour later, I found myself leaving the shop with a pot of pallions and a weight off my shoulders. I've been chatting with the proprietor about the similarities and differences between our two disciplines, with the gentle purring hellebore curled up in my lap. I got a plan! Oh, yay! That was really cool! I'm glad I went there. This is gonna stay right next to my little thing. Okay. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket, a very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Whoa! Stairs. Up the stairs, left and left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Ooh! It's for the other map. Okay, so it's for this map. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second door on the right is where I spend each night. No. The smells and sounds of cooking greet me as I enter the castle kitchens. Simmering stews and clinking pots. Hard stairs make my presence conspicuous, so I leave them to it. So I guess not those stairs. I need to... What about the vaults? Up the stairs. That goes down, though, I think. Which stairs is it? Up the stairs. We'll come out here. No. Okay, is it this stairs? Up the stairs. No. Could be this. Up. Well, see, I didn't even go up the stairs when I did this map. I stayed on the ground floor, so it's up the stairs. Left. Up the stairs. Take the left. Left. This one's hard. Left, and then left again. First door on the right. There is no door on the right, so it can't be that way. Left. So it's not those stairs then. Let's try these stairs. Left. No, it can't be those. Alright, what about this stairs? Left. No, I don't think so. These ones? No. This one. Left. Left again. First door on... Second door on the right. So this? Maybe. Fuck it, we'll try it. Didn't I click on this before? Oh, it was right! Hell yeah. The bedroom looks like it hasn't been used for some time. A thin layer of dust coats the furnishings and cobwebs decorate every corner. Pulling back the thin curtains lets some light in, but more importantly they reveal a macabre item that has been hiding on the windowsill. Ay. That was a trick, like that was a weird one. I didn't know, the directions were not very clear. But I assumed when you hit like a door, that's when it would mean you turn left. Because otherwise it's a straight passage. Anyway. Let's get to work. I can never get any peace in my house. When am I to find time to do my writing? I've tried beeswax, but that makes my ears sore, and besides, I can still hear the shouting and banging at all hours. I heard you might be able to help me. St. John's Anvil. These items have much in common with the St. John's poppy plant of the same name. In fact, a fact that is reflected in their designs. So they have quite different uses, however, whereas the plant helps to overcome deafness, an anvil will dampen sound. They can even be turned to filter out noise. So it looks like a flower. Oh, like here? Maybe. They don't really look like poppies though to me. Let me have a look. Are there any gemstones that help with dampening power? No. Fire fury, body. Sight, peace, water, containment. We could try this. Shit! Maybe get a hit? Some part of the plant in its design. Some part. So maybe it's not the poppy, maybe it's the leaves. Maybe it's this one then. Yeah, because they look... Hold on. Warm. Sounds are muffled in its presence. It's this one. Okay, yeah, the leaves are the same. Interesting. St. John's Anvil. Helps muffle sound. Ooh. Barton Potter. You must be the thaumaturge's apprentice. I bet he's a hard man to work under. He's helped me out more than once in the past, though. And speaking of the past, my eye has been aching again lately. That can't be a good sign. I'd be willing to make a fair trade for an Elverstone if you have one. The Relic Hunter. Intelligent, affable, heroic. These are the words that Barton Porter would use to describe himself. Irresponsible, impulsive, and foolhardy are some of the more tasteful terms that those who have dealt with him might use. One thing is not in dispute. He knows how to track down objects, and he certainly knows their worth. He's also no coward, and he bears the scars to prove it. He's one of few who have ventured into the depths of the catacombs and lived to tell the tale, and tell the tale he does. Okay, so he wants an Elverstone. Elverstones can be used to relieve the discomfort caused by otherwise incurable ailments, such as Braxis or burning blood. The planetary metal used in these items is associated with the Selenic discipline, connection that is also reflected in their design. So what's the Selenic? Of the moon. So is it a moonstone? Because it's Selenic. Pearly, opalescent, usually pink or off-white, a stone of protection and enveloping night. And then this looks like this. Okay. Do we have anything that has a moon? Oh, this. Maybe? No. Damn. Well, my bad. It's of the moon. Well, that has a moon. Has an ethereal quality to it. Silver. I guess It's not the stone. Planetary metals is of the moon, so it's silver. So it's this. Yeah. I should have read that. Oh! He gave me something in return. Elverstone. These look like they should go together, do they not? Well, these two definitely look like they should. Okay. We're getting somewhere, I think. Verona, hi! I've been doing some reading. See what you make of this. Emperor. These items cause mental fog, a withering of intellect and thought. They're slow to work. Okay. That fisherman they found yesterday had been up at White Beck, so I'm going to see if I can find anything out there. Here I go again, sticking my nose into trouble because I don't seem to be able to listen to that part of me that says, go put the kettle on and let someone else deal with it for a change. It's bloody-minded arrogance to follow that thought up with, but there isn't anyone else. But here we are, and here I am. They do it all wrong anyway. Thanks. Hello, Francis. I've been wearing a pendant that I found in the library, and it does something to me. It gives me an appetite for reading that I cannot control. I was lost in the library for 3 days without eating or sleeping before I managed to take the pendant off and escape. It is rather pretty, though. Someone told me I need a Cusick purifier, and that this is the place to get one. Okay, Cusick purifier or a Cusick purifier. Small topaz gemstone known as the Eye is placed in a strong-smelling liquid. Small tokens such as rings or amulets submerged in the liquid and left for a full cycle of the moon, cleansed of simple imbued. Rings or amulets? Got lots of amulets. Maybe it would smell of barley, because that's what it said. I don't really have that many. The Eye is following me. Rings. Maybe this? Could be this? Okay, that amplifies sound. Let's get a hint. I'm looking for something that could contain a gemstone submerged in liquid. Okay, well, is it this? Yeah. No. Oh, fuck. A deep fear has taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Oh no. Help. Roll. Match die symbols to a section of a seal to break it. Okay. Okay. Stars can be any matching symbol. Good thing I don't have a star. Fuck. Got it. Okay, Jesus. That was terrifying. Didn't like that. Hi, I'm back. Yes, you want something. Yeah, it's this. Okay. So this breaks Cusick purifier. Interesting that that's what happens when you get it really wrong. Glad I know now. Simone Green. I've been working on something that you might find interesting. Did you know that nobody knows who built strange antiquities? It's very old, perhaps the oldest building in Undermere according to some accounts. Even Eli doesn't know of its secrets. I've been decoding a journal that he found. Slow work, but I've made a bit of a breakthrough recently. Have you discovered the plinths below the counter? I've learned that they can be used to access the shop's hidden depths. This journal holds some of the keys. Here's something I discovered late last night. See what you can make of it. Oh. Oh, the plinths? The librarian. Hi. She finished reorganizing the Ambleside Library and came to Undermere in search of a new challenge. She took up swimming in the lake after hearing about the health benefits of cold water, but soon found that she preferred the health benefits of a warm blanket, a roaring fire, and a good book. She manages the collections at the Wordsworth Library, following in her mother's footsteps by taking a special interest in occult writing. Alcove Key. Wait. Horn Shackle, Evocant, and then a moon something. Wait, so... Horn Shackle... Evocant. And then a moon something. What's a moon something? Moonstone Guardian. I don't think I have one. For the banishment of Hobbs, fear, and Noctic Sight, these tend to take the form of a comforting guardian. Maybe this? We could try it. I don't think so. Oh wait, do I have to press something? Nope. Comforting Guardian. I don't know, maybe I don't have it yet. Well, these two are definitely right. Horn Shackle and Evocant. Let's just leave them there. Actually, no. I gotta put them back. We'll figure you out in a bit. After years of working in a thundering mill, I'm afraid I'm quite deaf now. I've tried St. John's Poppy, but I'm looking for a more permanent solution. Ah, the bat. I'd love to be able to hear my niece's laughter. Because this made things louder. Yeah. Hearing charm. Veiled Fen. Over here with all this. And the day. Oh, I should have gone to the map again, damn. I camped that night. One of the pair had awoken with pain in his left eye. He was alert to the threat at once, recognizing two things at the same time. One, a part of his mind was not his own, and two, the casket wanted to be opened. Oh. That's horrifying. Ah! My mouse is off the screen again. Oh, okay. Lady Poynton. The maiden in the tower points the way. I am buried among the trees. Let's see if we can find that out. Tower. Is there anything in tower? Tower. There's the church. Galfrey's Tower. Where's that? 22? Where's 22? So the maiden in the tower. Maybe it's actually in here. Could it be? Is there a maiden in this tower? Tower. Maiden in the tower. I can only think of Galfrey's Tower. I climbed the narrow winding stair to the top of the tower and rewarded with views across Lake Undermere. I'm not alone in the tower. Oh! There's the lady. Standing in the center of the circular platform is a statue of a young woman. The maiden, her outstretched arm points due east. Said I need to go east. East. Could it be this? Due east is this, but it... Okay, we're gonna go here. Okay. I find what I'm looking for in a small cavity carved into a sturdy oak tree. I look around half expecting to see someone, but there's nobody there. I take my prize and leave, feeling my mood lifted by the smell of damp moss and the gentle rush of wind through the treetops. Whoa. These all look like they should go together. Like, do they not? Okay. Over and high. I walked up the back a mile or so in the cold and wet yesterday and found a section with a handful of dead fish floating in it. Belly up and blackened they were. I'm not sure what to make of it, but I don't like it. I'm on my way to Calgith Hall now. I spoke to Dr. Robertson earlier, and she said the 2 women they found there are still in the same state as the others. In a trance and eyes all black. Before I go, Anna Bryant asked me to drop this off. Oh. When we were kids, we used to explore an abandoned house on the lakefront. We'd take a boat out to the northern tip of Naylor Island and row across from there. You know the one I'm talking about. Second from the left in the row, 4. Found myself outside its door 3 days ago, and I went inside for old time's sake. I wish I hadn't. It always had an ominous feel to it. It's taken me the last 3 days to summon the courage to write this letter, but I think it's better you see for yourself what's out there. What? We take a boat to the northern tip and sail across from there. Think you know the one I'm talking about. Second from the left in the row of 4. Is it here? I don't know what exactly I was expecting to find. Anna's letter was quite vague after all, but I certainly wasn't prepared for this. In an alcove of the house, peering out through loose mortar and crumbling brick, is a macabre shrine of sorts. The skull of a stag is mounted above the opening. Its antlers smeared with dark red substance, and large melted candles pull out onto the wooden floor of either side. In the center of the altar there is a small iron chest, rusted and fused to the floor. It's clear that it has been here for a long time. I do not see any hinge or keyhole or any way of opening it at all, but after a while I know an inscription that says simply, I open to the voice. So I have 2 things that are the voice. I have... No, the voice of Sir Nunos. Where is that? This? Yay! The chest opens to reveal a golden totem. Can't imagine who would have stashed it here or why, but it doesn't look like they're coming back for it anytime soon. It's got pink gemstone. What does pink stand for? Selenic. Protection. Totem? What was the moon something? That said something about protection, right? A comforting garden, not a protection. No. Nothing to remark. Warm and smooth. Gold. We could try it. Kind of looks comforting. What was it? Horn shackle. Vacant. Nothing. I guess not. Maybe it's not a moon guardian. Or maybe that's just the wrong totem. Or maybe I'm just doing everything wrong. It's the owl. It was the owl! Okay. Whoa. So the Selenic totem... Yeah, okay. I'm silly. I need to go back down there. My bad. Okay, cool. I forgot that I had that. Okay, whatever you are. Whatever you are. And then 2 little things. Okay. Thanks, we can put the jars over here. Okay, let's see if we can figure out this now before I... Okay. Put the map away. This here. Where does this fall? We're still missing one. I think that's right, though. Lester Crowley. I apologize if this inquisition is an imposition to your disposition. Whoa! It is not my intention to bring your attention to a matter of contention. I have an inclination to perform an incantation of flotation. For your part, a leaden heart of the thalmic art. A lead heart. Could you not have talked? I guess Selenic totem makes sense because it was called a moon heart. I forgot that. Thought it was a moonstone guardian. A lead heart. These items depict the god Cernunnos in his non-human form. They are heavier than they look due to a core of lead hidden by a more modest exterior. They are said to kindle romance. Well, is this... No. Cernunnos is like a ram, yeah? Or is he like a deer? Textured. Is it heavy? Let's Cernunnos. See if we can find anything else about Cernunnos. The Eye of Cernunnos. The voice of Cernunnos. Okay, so this is Cernunnos in his non-human form. It's a pagan god. So is this him? Yes. Oh, I should have used the scales. I was just going off that. Is that actually really heavy? What is? Okay. So it was at a lead heart. To make someone fall in love with you. That's kind of a curse. I don't like that. I'm going to put that down here. Okay. Angus Eaton. Oh, you're not Eli. I'm returning an item he asked me to repair. The mechanism was mangled, but I've replaced all the springs and given it a clean. Good as new. Gold. Smooth. Is this? No. Interesting. I guess not, but it has the same... Maybe I need to combine it with something, but I don't even know how. Oh well. Eli! It wasn't my intention to leave you unattended for this long, but I'm afraid that I'm going to need to rely on you for a little longer. The Order of the Black Veil seemed more concerned by the ravens in the black-eyed state that Mr. Hungerford was found in. They said that it would take a very powerful force indeed to upset them like that. Unfortunately, they either weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. Huh? Oh. 1 second, please. The game crashed. Interesting. Yes, Eli, hi. Fortunately, they weren't able or weren't willing to talk any further on the subject. I was hoping to avoid it, but I must go to Oxford and the Bodleian Library. I'll be gone for a few days at least, perhaps longer, but you seem to be handling yourself well here. I do not see eye to eye with the head of collections at the Bodleian, but I do know that he takes an interest in horticulture. I will take him a Scythian charm to smooth things over between us. You don't seem to get along with most people. Other Scythian charms are carved out of wood, older, but the more powerful designs make use of the planetary metals. No two are identical, wood and stone. They are used by horticulturalists to encourage stubborn plants to thrive. They change with the weather, usually quite cold, but warm and tingly to the touch while it is raining. It is raining. Okay, well, you're wood. Rough. Hard and somewhat rough. Oh, I know what that is. Why am I touching it? Oh, this one maybe. But it's It's raining. Warm and vibrating with energy. There we go. A Scythian charm. It's made of gold and silver, which are planetary metals. Okay. Scythian charm. Okay. Francesca. Hello. I'm at a loss with these patients. They aren't responding to anything I've tried so far, and I haven't been able to find anything in the literature that fits their symptoms. I'm finding that they become violent if they aren't restrained, and they are always trying to leave. If nothing else, Drenthium tea from a restful mether might get a moment of lucidity out of them, but if you've got any ideas, then I'm all ears. What's a witch's finger? What does a witch's finger do? Intense pain. No, I think maybe we should do the restful mether. So Thaumaturge is linked to the inner mind. A hot tea made from the Drenthian plant is drunk from them, taking on different properties depending on the type of mether. Oh, so it looks like this. I think it's a sharp aroma. I think maybe this one? No, fuck. Then it's this one. Damn it. Restful mether. Restful mether. Restful motherfucker. Okay. Rebecca Rose, hello. I've come to thank you for sharing the wonder of the Ares remnant with me. It has changed my life. I'm still getting to grips with it, but already I'm feeling my way back to painting again. Thank you. Okay, you're welcome. Okay. What is this? It's gold. Has a black gemstone in it. I honestly have no idea. Like, it looks like it should fit in here, right? But it doesn't. I don't know. There's nothing else that I can put it, right? Huh. Interesting. Well, I guess we'll just have to figure that out next time. He knew what he had to do. Without hesitating, he took off his diverging hook and used it to cut away from the infected part of his mind before it could spread and consume him entirely. Whoa. Alright, I am going to leave it here. This has been Strange Antiquities, where there's something weird about this. There's something weird going on with the clock. It's kind of strange. It's a nice day outside. We have found like quite a lot of the objects though, which is good. Still have a lot that haven't been discovered towards the bottom and over here. But I feel like we're making progress. I just need one more of these and that should be done. I will leave you by trying to figure out what this card puzzle is. Okay, closest to the sunset. Well, the sun rises in the east and sets in the west, so should be Lock House. It looks like a tower as well. Maybe it's on this map. To the east, north. North is this way, so east would be this way. Is it this? That's the tower. I don't know. I'll have to think about this and then come back to it next time. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I hope you get to play many, many games, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.